Hello YouTube, this is RalphBoy5 here with a review of the MK98, otherwise known as the L96 Shadow Op Sniper. So here we go. This gun comes in two parts. Right here we have the barrel assembly and the trigger box, and the scope actually does not come with it if you do not want it to. It is an option, so I could not get it off of this because I must have screwed it on too tight. So yes, here we go. I will show you assembly, the hop up. If you buy the scope, you have to mount it with the rings and everything. So the rail system, I think it's a 22mm scope or rail system if I'm not mistaken, and it also it gives you the option to buy a bipod with it, which I would also suggest because it provides a much steadier shot. So here is one of the screw holes, and the screws are already in there, they cannot come out. So right there, and right there, if you can kind of see the hole, it goes right through the trigger guard, and then it goes down into, you can't see it from here, but it goes down, and that's what connects it. So here we go. I will show you how to assemble this right now. Alright, so you have to put it in right there. Just make sure the bolt right here is lined up with this part right there. So, and also that part slides in right there, and make sure if you do not slide it in and push too hard, it can break, so watch out for that. Alright, so I got it in place. Now, to use the bigger Allen wrench, it also comes with this smaller Allen wrench, but this one is used for assembly. So this one is used for hop up and the rail mount. So yes, here we go. Alright, so time for the first screw hole right there. Sorry if it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while to catch the screw. Alright, don't do it too tight, you just want it until you can just barely move it. So here is the other one. It has to line up correctly, which I did not. Right there. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. So, it is not wobbly at all. So, see, I mean, the only part that is wobbling that you hear is right here, the sling mount. So right there is fine. This whole thing is a very solid piece. So, yeah, and I understand that some of these do not come attached, some of the bipods do not come attached with the bipod mount. It is a very easy assembly. Mine did not, so here, you see it's a pretty simple assembly. You just have to unscrew this screw right here, or well, you have to screw it in, and it just hooks on really easily. So, yep. And here's where you put it in. You just slide it into the front once you have the mount, like that. And here you go. You do have to pull these down right there, so like that and like that. Pull it up. There you go. There's your assembly for your bipod and your barrel mount, and also the ring mount. It just slides on to the rail, so you have to slide on the ring, and then the top piece right here, you have to keep that off until you put the scope in and then screw that on after. Here is one of the clips. This one I had to repair myself because, here, I'll show you the other one that's fine. Here, there's a perfectly working one. It's spring loaded, which means it pops out real fast, so I'll show you where to load it. Just load it right. Let me take out the bipod real quick. Take off the bipod. I just fold that in, and then there's a button right here you just press it down and it comes out. So right here is the mag input, so put it in right there and then push it, and you have to hear that click. And right here, this is where you push this in like this and the mag just comes out. See, it pops out. That's how it's spring loaded. So here, I'll show you. Just pops out like that. I really like that. It helps a lot. Unlike the JG bar where it's right here, you just press a button, you kind of got to dig the mag out. This one, you just press the button and it pops out like that. So right here is where the hop up is. I don't think you can see it. It's right in here, and you have to get to it with this Allen wrench, this black one. I think you can see it right there. Goes in here, right there. Alright, so sometimes it's a little hard to get a hold of if you're trying to adjust it, but it shouldn't be too hard. So right here is the safety, just like the real L96. It does not have, some may wish, it does not have the pin right here, and it does not, the mag is usually right here on a normal L96. Well, it's right here, and it does not have the sticking out mag as some do, but the more expensive ones do. So it looks like, it should look like this kind of, but it doesn't. So I don't know. If you want to spend the money to make it look a little better, then go ahead, but on e-bike it's about $300 more to get that, so I wouldn't go for that. This right here, I believe this was $130, but then I added the bipod and the scope, and it jumped it up to about $190, and I also bought 5,000 0.25 VBs, so the total I think was about $201.99. I think that was the total. So here we go. Here's the bolt right here. The nice. I like the ball bolt in opposed to just the flat bolt. So you do this, and you have to pull it back. It's a pretty nice pullback. I like it a lot. And then it will not fire, obviously, if you have the bolt back. Also, it will not fire if you have the bolt up either. See, the safety is off right here, and it is not firing. So you pull the bolt down, and it fires. So yes, I very much like this gun. Right here we have the cheek rest, which you just, here we go. You unscrew it a little bit, and then unscrew this one too, and then this just comes out, and you can adjust that to however you desire, whichever way is more comfortable for you. I like it all the way down, so I'll screw that back on. And then back here, there are two screw holes which are meant for this. You can pull this off and adjust it. You can take these two off, or take however much off you want to just adjust how it's more comfortable for you. So this gun's very adjustable for comfort wise. And I'll put the bipod back on. There we go. Alright. So yes, this is the MK98, or the L96 Shadow Ops sniper rifle, and I will be getting a shooting test later on, but for now this is it. So yep, thanks, and rate and subscribe please. Thank you.